Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Forest of Memories. I am Sarukhan Caller, Guardian, High Remembrancer, and Arbiter, here to make memories or relive old ones. I am so excited. I really am. This is it. I am so excited. It is time for Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. For those who don't know, Rogue Trader was originally the first name given to the first edition of Warhammer 40k. It wouldn't get its official designation till the second edition. But with that in mind, do not compare me to Chairman Drek. Like a full foot taller than he is. But regardless, we're not going to waste any time. We're going to jump right into this. For those who don't know, this game is going to be very similar to Pathfinder Way of the Righteous. And, Wrath of the Righteous. And other games by Owlcat Studios. So, yeah, I'm excited. So, let's get right into it, shall we? Alright, y'all should be able to hear that, I hope. Let's see. That looks okay. Yeah, that looks alright. Hey, Trev. Yeah. Let's see. You have my attention with the music already. I am intrigued. And look at all those buttons. Alright. So, y'all hear me alright? The music's not too loud? If it is, I'll adjust it, but like, can y'all hear me alright? I'm gonna assume y'all can, so. Oh, and yeah, did I mention this game has co-op mode? Because it does. Alright, let's get right into it. No. Yeah, we're going with the main story. Difficulty. Oh, now that's just stupid. We'll go with normal for now. Alright. I'm making my own character. You kidding? Create your very own rogue trader from scratch. The possibilities are endless when it comes to customizing your character and choosing their homeworld, gender, and background. You can also choose from a wide variety of abilities. Hey, Rena, how you doing? And hey, Blazer, what's up? Yeah, I saw him. Let's see. You can also choose from a wide variety of abilities and skills, such as combat skills, social skills, and technical skills. These abilities and skills determine how your character interacts with the world and what kind of challenges they can overcome. Finally, you can choose your own character's archetype. Each archetype path offers its own unique set of opportunities. Microphone, what the hell are you doing? Sorry, my microphone was tipping over. Choose wisely. With all of these customization options at your fingertips, you can create a rogue trader that is truly one of a kind and embark on an adventure unlike any other in the world of Warhammer 40,000. Alright? Sounds good. Alright, first off, appearance. Let's see. Oh! Are you serious? Are you serious? You're serious? I can have my own... Really? Hold on a minute. Oh, okay, I see. So, you actually have to drop this into the game. Like, I'm looking at the portrait folder. You actually have to drop this into the game. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Because, like, I'm looking out, I just opened the thing, so there's a full-length portrait, a medium portrait, and a small portrait. You need all of them. That's actually pretty sick, though. Yeah, to use your own set of portraits, change the images in the folder. For proper operation, do not change the names, formats, or sizes. Well, that's the thing. I don't know if I can do that. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. Because I don't know like, if I mess this up... Let me think. What do I have? What can I work with here? Because I don't really have, like, a big portrait to work with, really. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, as of now, I don't have something like this. So, I don't really have a big portrait to work with. So, we'll make use of this, but I can't right now. Hang on. There. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I don't think it's working, though. I think... Yeah, I see. You actually have to make use of this, you gotta use your own thing. Okay, well, for now... Let's see, I guess it all depends on what I end up looking like at the end of all things, so we'll just go with that one for now. Yes, in the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, apparently there are still only 2 genders, which is stupid. Games Workshop's even come out and say that, you know, it doesn't matter. As long as you're human, it doesn't matter. I think that'll work. Yeah, I'm pale as hell, so this'll work. Alright, do they have luscious long hair like mine? Does not look like it. Absolutely not. Doesn't look like it. I mean, I could probably... Yeah, that'll work. I can work with that. They don't have, like, normal... Like, they, it's only a braided pony... Well, yeah, this'll work. And of course, we're not allowed to do crazy hair colors. Gotta be realistic. I mean, for God's sakes, I'm a rogue trader. I can look weird. That's kind of the point. Let's go with that one for now. There you go. Also, that thing on my face is annoying. I wonder if I can get rid of that. Or is that just part of the character? Nope, clean shaven. No tattoos. Well, hold on. Do we have anything that looks like mine? Nope, not really. Shame. Shame. Seriously, I look like a burn victim. I'd like to get rid of that if I can. Actually, I think they all have that. Yep, they all have that. So, yeah. Got it. So I just wanted to check, so let me reset everything real quick. Oh, there we go. Turn off scars. There we go. No scars. I still look old as hell, but that's okay. Makes sense. Augmentations. Let's see. How is that? Okay, how? Never mind. I'm not even gonna ask questions. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, for those who don't know their 40k stuff, this may look like a node, like some kind of like subdermal implant. No, this is actually wired to your brain. This thing feeds constant data to your brain, so you're always aware of what's going on. Like, those are actually really cool. Is this the Baldur's Gate 3 of Warhammer? No, this is the Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous of Warhammer. I could look like Raiden. Nah. No, I'm going with the command link. It looks weird, but it's canon, so I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, I'm going with the command link. Let's see. Any other augmentations? No, I think I'm good. Yeah, we're good.
You didn't stand a chance! Let my fury...
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Whispers.
The destination is known.
Time to reap the spoils of the battle.
We have purified the battlefield of the...
Something of interest. Fit for the Von Phalanxius annals.
Macro cannons! Volley!
Excellence matters.
I'll make it happen.
To arms!
Engage the engines.
I'll see you terminated!
Yeah, I'm going with this one. Alright, now the important stuff. Your stat tracking. So, what's my home world? Was I born on a death world? Was I void born? Was I born on a hive world? A forge world? An imperial world? Or a fortress world? Let's see.
Blood for the blood god! Skulls for the skull throne!
Where do I want to go? I'm doing my part. So if you pick an Imperial world, you get all these cool talents, but you don't get any stat boosts. You get modifiers if you're from, like, other places. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go, I'm looking at this. Let's go with a fortress world. Fortress worlds are planets where the entire populace is immersed in warfare. They constantly train for the day that they may be called upon to defend the Imperium, a charge they solemnly uphold. Fortress worlds are established as bulwarks against the enemy. Every citizen is a soldier, trained to fight from the moment they can handle a weapon. If you want a good example of that, that's Cadia, for example. Cadia was a Cadia is a fortress world. Cadia stands! So, fuck you, Abaddon. Survival instinct, fortune, strength in numbers. Yeah, we're going with the fortress world. Alright, next up. How did I get my start? As a commander in the Astra Militarum, a commissar, crime lord, priest of the Ministorum, a navy officer. Take that hat off, you look ridiculous. A noble, or a sanctioned psyker? Let me think. What do y'all think? What fits me? Be a space wizard? This character's a psyker, albeit quite a weak one. See, psykers are feared and distrusted, but are nonetheless valuable assets to the Imperium. The role of the Adeptus Astra Telepathica is to recruit, identify, and classify those found to possess psychic abilities. The most powerful who somehow survive the rigorous sanctioning rituals are selected to serve on the battlefield. The mind of a sanctioned psyker is steeled against the manifold dangers risked by wielders of warp powers. You were one of those found worthy to serve humanity, and have miraculously survived the perils of the warp. Note, damaging psyker powers count as weapon attacks, counting toward the normal attack limited per round and gaining all the benefits of abilities and talents, increasing the damage of all attacks. Okay. Thank you for the stretch. What else do we have? Let's see. So what I'm hearing is you get to go Mind Crush as a psyker. Yes, you can do that. But again, people are gonna hate you and distrust you. That's the trick. You know what? Yeah. I'm a master of magic. Why not? We'll play a psyker. Alright, now what kind? A biomancer, a diviner, a pyromancer, a sanctic, or a telepath? The biomancy. Heal wounds and alter physical characteristics. Enfeeble, invigorate, regeneration. Metabolic overcharge, warp speed. Right, diviner. Specializes in gleaning information. Pyromancer burns things, because of course it does. Sanctic powers. Let's see, do I have anything that can mind crush someone? Hold on. Ah! Yes! Telepaths! Psychic Shriek. Dominate. Psychic Assault. Mind Bond. Mind Rupture! Yep, there it is. Mind Crush. Alright, what is this based off of? On... Let's see. Psi rating. A willpower bonus, okay? So I need to make sure my willpower's high. Got it. Alright, my triumph. What was my triumph? Was it an apex of brilliance, illustrious glory, or a feat of greatness? Huh. I'm probably not going to be making many friends, I don't think, so... Yeah, let's go with Apex of Brilliance. Upon solving the mystery of a powerful, psychically active Xeno artifact, you manage to destroy the creation of countless enemies of humanity. Yep. Wait, a Biomancer? Oh. The thing that that buffs people. Yeah? Yeah, no, that actually would be kind of useful, I think. But I'm guessing you still need, like, hold on. Tension Psyker. Okay, yeah. Let's play Biomancy. Why not? It's, sure, I'm playing support, but that doesn't mean I can't fight. So why not? Yeah, Apex of Brilliance for lore. My Darkest Hour. You were accused of being possessed by a warp entity. Your sorcery caused a warp manifestation aboard a void vessel. Shadow, an error during the sanctioning process brought you many hours of agony, which nearly cost you your life. I don't want to be stupid, so we'll go with Shadows of Torment. Now the archetype. Let's see. Choose archetype to see description. You could choose. You can only choose one of the first tier archetypes at this moment. Archetypes are developmental paths that your characters follow. Each archetype encapsulates a unique set of skills and expertise and represents a specific combat specialization, from the frontline warrior to the indispensable leader preferring to command from the rear. Let's see. Interesting. Characteristics and skills. No, I'm not a warrior. What's this one? Characteristics. No. Characteristics. Nope. So I basically am going to be an operative. Well, hold on. Maybe not. Actually, gotta pick one. Yeah, we'll start with operative. Better than, because I'm going to be playing as a psyker, so I mean, I can't really play as, like, some of this other stuff. Unless... Now there's so much to look at and so much to think about. Yeah, might as well start with operative. Because from operative, I can get to, like, assassin, bounty hunter, or grand strategist, which that sounds cool. So we're going to go with that one. Abilities. Analyze enemy. Ultimate abilities are dismantling attack. An operative uses intelligence and perception. Soldiers are masters of all ranged weapons. Warriors are for melee damage. Willpower. Yeah. Well, I could be an officer. Hang on a minute.
Cannons, volley!
Hang on a minute. Yeah, I can be an officer. That's cool. Let's do that. We'll go with an officer. So, next. Nice. All right, characteristics. So, I am kind of low in fellowship, so we will have to increase that slightly. There we go. So... Alright, got 25 points left. Let's see. Measuring your acumen. Strength. Yeah, well, I need to be smart if I'm going to do that. Let's see. Awareness, toughness, athletics. Yeah, I'm probably going to be using a gun from the back line if I have the option to choose. So... there we go. So yeah, not bad for what I'm doing. I had to balance out my fellowship, but that's okay. Alright. Now my ship type. Oh, I have to take a sword class frigate? I heard you could take more than that, apparently. I mean, it's not a bad ship. So... Sword class frigate is a classic combat ship design, proven in thousands of battles, combining decent firepower, high speed, and respectable survivability. Estimated dimension? 1.6 kilometers in length. 0.3 kilometers abeam at the fins. Estimate tonnage 6 megatons. Estimated number of souls 26,000. Let's see. The flagship's size and maneuverability are perfect for pursuing smaller, faster raiders and for hunting the countless pirates, Xenos, and heretics in the Coronis Expanse. I'll have to make some modifications to it, but yeah, this is a good starting point. And now it needs a name. Let's see. A good name. No. There, I like that one. Memory's Lament. No, I was going to name it Memento Memoris. So, remember your memories. But I like this one, Memory's Lament. There we go. Alright, yeah, this will work. Let's do this. I'm so excited. I may not be the biggest Pathfinder guy in the world, but I am super excited for this. Come on, come on. There we go. All right, starting off on the right foot here. Please don't fail to impress me.
place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Conrad Vtuber. Let's see. Do I want to be a dick? Let's see. I'm sorry, have we met?
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Vtuber, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencius. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Let's see, well, hold on. I want to turn down some of the music, because he's, like, kind of quiet. There you go. Well, my name is Zaruk Windcaller, and as to avoid any misunderstanding, I am a sanctioned psyker.
I am aware of that fact. It would have been unacceptable negligence to have overlooked such a detail when compiling your profile. Fate bestowed upon you powers of witchcraft, and a duty to use them for the good of the Imperium. Yours is truly an unenviable lot.
God, I hate him already. Like, you come off like as a smug asshole. Oh, that's not the so that's not SFX, that's part of the background. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's actually part of the background. That's kind of annoying.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencius, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor.
You say I'm one of the Rogue Trader's heirs. Is there another candidate?
There is. And you will meet him soon enough.
He shrugs slightly. Lord Captain. A strange title for the Lady Theodora.
Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis, at the time when the first rogue traders entered the God Emperor's service. And therefore, it is sacrosanct.
You have a curious title, Master of Whispers. What are your responsibilities?
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencius. I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others.
Hey, Thomas. Well, tell me about the one on whose ship I found myself.
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention.
He laughs and shakes his head.
Suffice it to say that Her Ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade, and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities.
Can you tell me why I'm aboard this vessel? Why have I been brought here?
So that you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the rogue trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor. Your former position may have been different from conventional service as part of one of the institutions of the Imperium, but from now on, a different fate awaits you. One chosen for you by the Lord Captain. I advise you to come to terms with this reality as quickly as possible.
Well, I assume you had some goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let us address it.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far.
Oh, yes, I'm sure. I'd probably been in my room screaming for most of it, given the fact that we're going through the warp, but...
The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Rogue trader Theodora von Valencius desires to personally meet with the person recently brought aboard her flagship. A storm is brewing over the dynasty, so the Lord Captain has something important to share with her heir, if she ever gets the chance.
A new challenge for me.
Interactable objects.
It's about time.
Let's see. The sacred mechanism has been interfered with without due reverence. The duration of the data processing cycle has tripled.
None shall stand in my way.
The tech priests. So, because I didn't ask the data thing's permission before I pressed it, it's pissed at me. Welcome to 40K, everybody. Alright, let's roll.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
One of the von Valencius trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
Why is there freaking Lehman Russ in the trophy room? I want it, but why is it in there?
What's happening? Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Feel my wrath!
To survive in the grim darkness of the far future, you will have to face enemies of all kinds and fight for your life. You've been ambushed. Yeah, it's a servitor, alright. Oh, God, okay. Okay! Movement points, okay. There's no cover around. That person's already in cover.
My tactics are flawless.
Okay, action points. Got it. Alright. Got an 85% chance to hit. Let's do it.
Nothing I can't do.
Alright. Voice of command. Oh, wait, I can actually do that. Hang on. Voice of command. So now all of their stuff's gone up by like plus 11. So that helps. Oh, come on! I boost your stats like that and you're gonna waste it? Ah. Oh, that guy's dead. Can you stop analyzing and actually help me shoot? That'd be great. Thanks.
Forge ahead! All two. Opposing me
Got
was
it.
your biggest mistake.
I could scarcely believe it. On a day
What
like this?
suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Spread out. No one's allowed to enter the premises. Stations. At your service.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Got it.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I do want to see what kind of stuff we have in here. Violet alloy.
Victory awaits.
Lehman Russ battle tank, reclaimed and restored by the grace of the God Emperor, the first to breach the capital walls during the pacification of Vortes Chiton. Are those freaking melta-guns? Those are multi-meltas. I thought those... No, this is a standard Lehman Russ with a battle cannon and a heavy bolter, and then it's got freaking multi-meltas. Good grief. Now I really want it.
A new challenge for me?
Yeah, the temple and the void ship. Let's see.
It's about time. Follow my lead.
In the world? What are you doing on the upper decks looking like that? Okay, oh, those guys are gonna get shot for a uniform infraction. Hey, the tech priests! Tech priests, technomats.
None shall stand in my way.
Uh-oh. Oh, that must be her. Aethelthred. That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora, says the man dressed in peculiar garb. His voice tight with tension. His face, half of which is covered by sin skin, is twisted in a grimace of displeasure and disbelief. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide, practically an admission of heresy. The tall, gray-haired woman pins him with her gaze, her cybernetic eye flashing crimson. Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation, no worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What would you do with Ion 6, Aethelthred? we're just gonna... For now, we're just gonna listen in silence. While you were considering your answer, Ethelthred, I wish to speak with someone else. Perhaps I shall hear something more interesting than incoherent mumbling. She nods in your direction. Approach. What is this? Ethelthred turns to you and regards you with indignation. Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do you permit your people to interrupt your conversations in such a fashion? I give that permission to those with something of substance to say. Let us see if it was worth it. She tilts her head. Her lips stretch into a cold smile. This is Zaruk Windcaller, the second candidate for the title of my successor. The rogue trader regards you with a look that is imperious, predatory, and oppressive. Step forward, Zaruk Windcaller. Yes, ma'am. Your character's skills reflect their knowledge and capability. Some dialogues automatically initiate skill tests. If such a test succeeds, new information will be revealed or a hidden dialogue option will unlock. Let's see. Consider this hypothetical situation. Aeon 6, a new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say. But attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure? Those spirits could well be the natives' name for dangerous aliens. I would first verify if that is indeed the case, and if the population of Aeon 6 engages in xeno-worship. Theodora arches an eyebrow. Reasonable and prudent. However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor. Ethelthred scoffs. Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make this guy sound as assholey as possible. I suspect that you, Zaruk Windcaller, are simply unaware of their existence. Let's see. We are both servants of the God Emperor and Lady Theodora. Does it become anyone of our status to engage in petty feuds? He looks at you with suspicion. Even among his flock, not all are of a piece, Zaruk Windcaller. I suggest you familiarize yourself with that before you are sorely... Ethelthred. Her tone renders him silent. I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me, then, why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview. I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time. He bows ceremoniously and takes his leave without sparing you another look. Get the hell out of here. Her gaze follows him as he leaves. Then she turns to you. So, Zaruk Windcaller, why are you here? What? Wait, was it not you who sent for me? She scoffs. You've succeeded the opening that was offered to you in a woeful display of meekness. Admittedly, this tendency is equally strong in all who toil the Emperor's service. Immutable hierarchy, absolute obedience, lickspittlery, compulsion to please. I value none of these things. From the moment my envoys came for you, the terms of your existence changed. My name is Theodora von Valentius Massimo Afscatus. I am a rogue trader, in the service of the God Emperor of humanity, and my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic, the warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness beyond the Imperium and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortune that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you, Zaruk, are one of those within the Von Valencius blood in their veins, and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes. I am ready to take on this purpose. Oh yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you were suitable for the role of a rogue trader. Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful, if not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. She sighs and looks away pensively for a brief moment. Alas, even those responsibilities can at a time be too challenging for those who share your blood. Conrad Vtuber served me for many years before he made his mistake. Wait, did I hear you correctly? The Master of Whispers is related to you. His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name Von Valencius, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Vtuber's performance in his current role is satisfactory. Or it used to be, at least. Well, thank you for clarifying. May I ask my questions now? The vox affixed to Theodora's attire suddenly comes to life, but all you can hear is unintelligible noise. She winces, shuts off the transmission, and gives you an imperious nod. I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge. See, an incident took place on the officer's deck. Some servitors went berserk and attacked the crew. That's so. Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Geller field. Or perhaps there's something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all. She laughs nonchalantly. Abelard. The gray-haired officer gives the rogue trader a look of cautious disapproval. Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff? My brother in the God Emperor's service. This is Warhammer 40k. Ghost stories are real. Like, ghost story shit is normally real. So, you saying rumors by uneducated riffraff. How old are you? How long have you served on this ship? How many times have you gone through the warp? Like, you... I was about to say dumbest man in Warhammer ever, but I'll let it slide. Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whisper of her unseen advisors. She turns to you. This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folk speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkhead and plotting against those who yet live. What are my current responsibilities? Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Ethelthrad. Till that time comes, consider yourself my aide. Gracious Lord Captain, surely there are ways I can prove myself a worthy heir. You can start by not asking questions of that sort. I have no need for sycophants. I will draw my conclusions when an opportunity to prove yourself arises. As for when you will be granted that opportunity, only the God Emperor knows. May I ask where the ship is headed? The Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Only 3 rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valencius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor. I set the course for Rykit on the demand. Theodora grimaces, and she gives you a stern look, then shrugs. For a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for the voyage, but now is not the time. I know what a navigator is, and I know what it means to translate through the warp, so I have no more questions. In that case, I shall head to... Her Vox awakens once more. This time you pick up shouting. The Lord Captain freezes, listening to the Voxcast, then nods and draws her weapon. Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. She glances at you. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated. Great. Let's go. Oh, shit! Heretics!
Submit, and you'll die quickly!
Show them no mercy.
One fewer
Then
target.
pay with your blood.
Nice.
Reduced to dust.
Oh, the dude's got a melt-a-gun!
Just a minor setback.
Ow. Yeah, let me take cover.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
Not my specialty. I'll pass.
Oh, I don't have enough. Okay. Oh, better just use my stub revolver.
Suits my purposes.
Ah, missed him. Damn it.
Absolutely not.
Your character's just missed. Yeah, I noticed. Nope. Hey, Telling, how you doing? How'd all these heretics get on the ship? Oh, she's got a plasma pistol. Nice. Well, damn.
I took care of this one.
Your characters received a temporary positive effect. Never stop shooting and kill them. Right.
Not a problem for me.
Nothing of value has been lost.
Nothing of value was lost. It's a crit. Got it. Nope.
Oh, this'll leave a scar.
That was easy. At least I got one. Theodora waves her hand in a commanding gesture. Mort! Take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single horse son survive. The rogue trader turns her eyes to you. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, Not bad. I've seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by the position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel. She looks at the Vox in her hand. All you can hear is lifeless static. What are your orders? She breaks eye contact with you. Mort's gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it. Yes, ma'am. By your command. Conrad Vtuber lets out a sigh of relief upon seeing you. Thank Providence you are alive and well. Always on time, eh, Conrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it. Conrad pointedly looks away from the Arch-Militant to you. Mort, pull yourself together. The Arch-Militant looks back at you. What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away. He pulls his Vox from the belt and hurriedly reports the situation. Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster's not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my Arch-Militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report! I've not yet received word from the engineer regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they've ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I'm receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. He pauses. The madman have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny. We must provide immediate assistance to those still on the middle decks. Perhaps then we could stop this wave from spreading. First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure, and I have the means to do both at once. Her expression changes as her eyes flash ominously. Ethelthrad, where is he? I must know if he's unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons. Ma'am, with all due respect, I'm a psyker and I'm okay. I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18. Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Ethelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Class and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-Militant, with me. I must go to my study, and it appears that we might encounter heretics along the way. Zaruk. She glances at you thoughtfully. If I may, Lord Captain. Vtuber's voice is soft and cautious. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Ethelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the house as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Ethelthrad's psyker powers... Oh, okay. It just skipped through that? Weird. Then it's settled. Zaruk, find Ethelthrad and bring him here, in whatever state you find him. This elevator, she points at the massive doors, leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? I shall do everything in my well, wait. I hear and obey, Lord Captain. She waves a hand impatiently. Then move out! Mort, come! Why does it keep doing that? It keeps skipping the last part of, like, the last dialogue box. It's weird. Vtuber gives you a nod. Are you ready to head to 18? It's a long walk, and you don't even have proper gear. I have a proposition. Since I'm the more important person here, you can go to the front to shield me from potential... I'm not a dick. I'll make do. Lead the way. Of course you will. He rummages in his pocket for something. Lady Theodora would never have someone she can't rely on as one of her heirs, but that is no longer relevant. With a pop and a sharp crackle, something hits you in the abdomen, and you are consumed by unbearable, gut-wrenching pain. Oh, you dick! I promised you a special destiny, Zaruk. It's time to fulfill it.
Show love 100. Hello, my love. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Fountain.
Hype love 1 Zaruk, Mile Zaruk, George Zaruk, hug.
Oh, that dick. He organized this. Traitor! Heretic! I will have your head for this! Ow.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. For that, I need him breathing.
Skulls for the Skull!
Delightful.
Look, there, you two-faced scum! You're the one behind this!
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself.
Then come and take it.
We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
Ooh! What is it, inbred? Is your blood too thin for the Sentinel?
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
What sorry, pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy, you sordid, wretched piece of grok shit?
Wretched? What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind.
And with that, your fate is sealed. Thanks for saying that loudly in a room that probably has a ton of recording devices in it, you dumbass.
Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench, Fon Valencius, watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
He hesitates for a moment and then produces a strange weapon, a blade without a handle that shimmers blue in the light. Zinch! Skill tests and dialogues. One of the available dialogue options requires making a skill test. Unlike with passive tests, which are made automatically, in this case, you decide whether or not to select an option, the consequences of which will depend on the result of the associated test. Success or failure affects how the dialogue will develop. Depending on the context, you might change the course of the conversation, alter the character's attitude, or perform an action whose consequences will only become apparent later. Hover your cursor over the dialogue option that requires a skill test, and you will see a tooltip detailing your chances. I don't see any of those. I'm gonna guess it's that one. The blade flashes in the dim light, and drops of your blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment, you feel nauseous. Your head is spinning. And then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drawing out your own thoughts, replacing them with a singular urge. Go to the gate. Get out. I'm not your puppet. The voices in your head giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel this intruding influence forcing you onto your feet and making you take a step toward the gates looming in the center of the chamber. In the gateway arch, you see a cogitator with a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automaton created from a lobotomized human being. The sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eye sockets lighting up with two ember-like irises. Examine the device. You carefully inspect the design of the cogitator. What immediately catches your eye, it's archaeotech. The servitor on the gate begins to move. With a screeching and groaning of metal, it leans forward, close into you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green
Wow,
background.
who would have fucked but knew you fuck booty? Norge Bond's having a strong, call a George Ulance.
What? Okay. Telling? Let's not do that again, okay? A whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that filled your head after Vokvir wounded you with his blade do not go away. On the contrary, their source coiled itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. Anything that could be used as a weapon?
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
Fuck you. The servitor's jaws clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and the pumps stir into motion. The vid screen of the cogitator flickers. Several long minutes pass. The sentinel's jaws remain closed, and you're beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath. Maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of this ever happened.
High levels of caustic humors. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
You do not understand where the quiet voice is coming from, crackling like static. Is it the sentinel? The cogitator? Is it a figment of your weary mind? Whatever it is, you can clearly hear every word. Yes, I do require assistance. Pain shoots through your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity coiled in your consciousness does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Thank you. I don't care if I die, but you guys are gonna die too. Holy shit! Heavy bolter turrets! And flamethrowers?
Well, there is still another way.
Man, never smoke the dead leaves of the forest of memories. That shit got me fucked up.
Check the warrant chamber. Shit.
Victory awaits.
Then pay with your blood.
Shit. Oh no, it's still there. Good. Yeah, it's still there. Good. A servos?
Escort the child of the house to safety.
I need a weapon. The servo skull's creaking gradually turns into comprehensible words. I need a weapon. I'm defenseless.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
I need to contact someone, preferably Theodora.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
In place of the mechanical screeching, the servo skull's Vox projects the voice of Theodora von Valentius, distorted and ridden with static, yet still recognizable beyond a doubt. Voxmaster, restore communication with the Navigator's Sanctum. I'm trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
Alright, if we can name the Vox skull, we're naming it George. What madness is happening here? Who are you? Who addresses me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
Are you the Warrant Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the Child of the House and a means of communicating with the Rogue Trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
Lead me away from here then.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Got it. No one must reach the warrant. Yep, we gotta lock it.
A new challenge for me?
Master? Whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me, what is the meaning of this?
He surveys the carnage around him and his brow furrows and he places a hand on his weapon. Conrad Vtuber is a traitor. When we parted ways on the officer's deck, he stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
The Seneschal's eyes widen. What? He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of the plan. Oh, yeah. Or I should tell him wait. Yeah, he serves the unholy gods of the warp.
Serving the gods of the war? Kunrad is a heretic. Oh, Vtuber, you void rat. Madness. And this mutiny is likewise his doing, no doubt.
He openly admitted that he's the mastermind behind it.
Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster.
I mean, no, and also the fact that, well... Oh, hold on. So that's not what the kind of leader I need to be. I need to be out front doing stuff.
You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
He hands you a weapon. Items received. Medkit, stub revolver, sword, armored body glove, and a medkit. Nice. Got it. Alright, let's see. So I'm injured. What's a gun? Put this on. Put on some armor. Alright, let's see.
I don't have time for this. Not my specialty.
Oh, I can't carry... I apparently can't, like, put this in my inventory. That's weird. It can be healed with a med kit, but too many... Okay, let's see.
Absolutely not.
Okay, I guess it's because I have no med... Like... Old injury. Injury that wasn't healed in time. It can be healed with a med kit, but it requires passing a Medicae skill. Okay, how? Hang on. Let's see. If there are no fresh entries on the target, okay. Okay, weird that it's not, like, letting me use this, then. Attempts to remove one old injury.
I don't have time for this. Not my specialty.
Okay, but, like, it's still a med kit. I would very much like to use it. Oh, I can't use it! Okay, well.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Look no further.
Ah, he can use it on me.
Thank you. Now, where were...
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the wall and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
I heard one of Theodora's boxcasts.
Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the navigator's sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well, and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
Yeah. The navigator's sanctum. Very well. Will you lead the way?
Absolutely. Let us proceed.
Alright, I take it back. I know I called you a big old stuffed shirt earlier and might have said you might have been one of the dumbest guys in 40K, but your kindness has won me over. Thank you very much. I like you. A wave of static suddenly erupts from the servo skull, and you can make out Theodora's words through the noise. To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared.
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward!
Annihilate them!
Show them no mercy!
You Careful. Let's see. I have to defend myself in melee combat.
Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Got one. Here you go, Iron Arm for you.
Suits my purposes.
And Voice of Command. Your new companion is a warrior. Abelard specials in melee combat and drawing the enemy's attacks. Let's see. Let's see. Use charge to close the distance between you and the enemy and deal damage. Let's see. Got it. Yeah, attacks of opportunity.
Indeed. Reduced to dust.
Nice. Also, he's got a chain sword. Awesome. No! Nope. Try again. Nope. Dodge. Did you just shoot your friend? Well, heresy does what heresy does.
Nothing of value has been lost.
One fewer tongue.
There you go.
I will do my duty.
Nope. Oh, he's got... Ow!
I've suffered worse.
Hang on, I'm gonna shoot this guy. I'm gonna shoot you. Got him. Just walk over, bam! You can advance the level of your character and companions. Oh, I can. Nice. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Voice of Command. Oh, I see. It goes all the way around. Okay, cool. So next up is choose a skill. Let's go with, I guess, persuasion? What do I need a boost in? Okay, it says 1 rank available, so... mean, I assume that's what I needed to do. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, there it is. Alright, his turn. Now he gets a skill. Considering I'm gonna have you around a lot, I think I'm gonna go with Medicaid, because I have no medical experience whatsoever. I mean, I do, but not a lot of it. Or, Oh, he's good. No, you know what? No, carousing. Good. There we go. Alright, let's get...
Follow my lead!
Collecting loot. Oh, a las pistol. Wait, can I... Please. Oh, come on! Oh, yes, I can! I can dual-wield pistols! Yes! Thank you! I can akimbo a revolver and a las pistol, thank you! I was beginning to wonder if I could do that. Yes! That is so cool. Yeah, we need to go to the Navigator Sanctum. I wonder if I could later dual-wield bolt pistols. Or better yet, can I get power on
the
them?
Navigator Sanctum is directly...
And so, he will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
You're crazy! I like you!
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
There's eyeballs on the walls. The entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper. Its claws scraping against the walls of your mind as if the presence is trying to hide from the seer standing before you. A divineer, are you?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you, von Valancius, are a sorcerer too, just like the other one. Lady Theodora must have grown so fond of psychers she wants one to replace her.
You hear a few clicks from the relays on the servo skull, which has followed you all the way here. And Theodora's scrambled words give way to a voice vaguely familiar to you. Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
And if he's going to have all those guys there setting up for a counterattack, if he does start going nuts, they'll all put him down like a wounded animal, so...
Blast it! You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
Alright. What are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the engineerium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
Oh, great. So the lead navigator's dead. Oh god, we're in trouble.
What? You don't mean the Enginseer Prime is...
And also the Ingiseer.
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
We must see if the Navigator is well.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Huh. Hey, Raleus. Why did the kid... There it is. Stop him. Stop him. Don't let him interfere with the navigator.
Death will find you soon enough.
I will level you!
You can use the hologram to gauge the effectiveness of your attended actions. Let's see. Take this.
Already done.
Missed. Damn it.
Absolutely not. Suits my purposes. All too easy.
There we go, that helps.
Ugh, my ears are ringing.
Idira is a psyker and an operative. Hey, like me! Let's see, Ah, okay. Got it. So she does have... So she is a Divineer, so she has divine abilities. Ooh, she does Warp Lightning!
Will do. That is not my destiny.
Witness your doom!
Be gone.
Ow. Got it. Okay, so it ricochets. Got it. That hurt.
But of course.
Uh-oh. Alright, when Psychers reach deep enough in the warp to power their abilities, there's always a chance of the Imperium bleeding into our reality. So, yeah, beginning of combat. Got it. So let's lay off the Psyker powers for right now. Got him.
It will be done. Brace yourself, Abelard.
Nothing I can't do. You didn't stand
Got
a
one.
chance. I'll pass.
Stop it! You guys are making things worse.
Anything else? What an unfortunate turn of fate. Was
There you
that
go.
you? Or
Follow my lead. Victory, grey hair, sure have.
Oh, he's got 1 health left.
It will be done.
If I can get into range, maybe I can take a shot at him.
I shall not fear. Already done. Nothing of
Got him.
value has been lost.
The creature in the chair appears as if it's become one with its throne. You see pink, parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through 2 dark gill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, the 2 ordinary eyes as well as the 3rd one that sits in the center of its forehead. Oh god, he's a mutant! What the hell happened? I believe Master Vespasius still lives. Abelard flinches at the sight of the stretched skin and the dark marks on the face of the creature. The servants are dead, but the chamber... Thank the Emperor. Thank the Emperor is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive. What's wrong with him? Wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one. The navigator stirs, barely able to lift his head and half open his normal eyes. A deep drop rolls from under the closed lid of the 3rd eye and down his face, leaving behind a black trail. Your time is short. The voice is coming from the Vox grill at the base of the bizarre chair. It's unclear how the navigator is able to produce human speech. Are you all right? Suddenly, the navigator's body starts thrashing in place. It lurches forward and falls back onto the seat. Oh, fuck, he's possessed. His body thrusts forward as its bones crack and its skin tears open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild impetuses. The mutant remains seated, but leans as far forward as he can, his layered raiment slowly turning crimson. The gill slits burst open, forming 2 hideous, screaming, mouth-like pits. Fall to your knees, mortal, and behold the final dawn. Yeah, he's possessed. Great. It came from beyond. His body's not his. Idira's scream is echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs at the sight of the navigator succumbing to the paroxysms of corruption. Its march thunders up under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me. Run! Flee from this place while I still have the strength! I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp, but it can't be done without the helmsman's help. Abelard, the navigator's still alive, but barely so. What do we do? The ship can only begin to translate with the assistance of the master helmsman. If he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Ethelthrad and his people. I believe we may also find Lady Theodora there. She may have heard the call to arm that the servo skull relayed to us earlier. Spacious. Good luck. And thank you. The navigator does not give a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under his closed eyelids, and the vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out static interspersed with distant echoes of otherworldly laughter. Well, he's fucked. We're out of here.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Yeah, that man is all kinds of fucked.
None shall stand in my way.
Ooh, a psychic stab. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need a new navigator. So the elevators are basically as big as churches.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these.
Shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my emperor.
The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment, it seems she's not going to stop, and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
The young woman called Argenta lowers her weapon and scans your small party with an intense gaze. Then she sets her eyes on you. Zaruk Windcaller von Valentius, Lord Captain's heir.
The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends who are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the Dark Forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Andrea, do you mind looking up which sister order she's with? Which order she's with? I want to know which one, because depending on which one it is, we may or may not be in trouble.
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Ethelthrad the heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
Argenta is her name. The Seneschal is right. There's no time for talk.
Very well. We may leave it at that. For now. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Okay. Calm down. What is a warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas doing aboard a rogue trader ship? Your order serves the ecclesiarchy, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Ah, our martyred lady. Got it.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
We must get to the main hall of the deck.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
Heresy!
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Alright, if we've got a sister, trust me, we're gonna do fine. Oh, there's goods in there. Ooh, cargo.
I tire of idleness. Let's move.
Ooh, a well-maintained stub revolver. Okay. Well, in that case... just bang, 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 bang! Yeah, that's unfading valor. Yeah, it's a bolt gun. She's also got an auto pistol. And she's mesh chestplate. I think you mean power armor? She's... okay. She's supposed to be wearing power armor, but I guess that would be kind of busted, I guess. Oh, there's more stuff over here. I think it is dyed. Her hair.
I'll lay claim to the stars. I'll see you terminated.
Alright, Adira. We don't really have to worry about much, so I could say this now. Witness your doom!
Farewell.
Damn, when can I learn to do that? Oh, wait, I can't. I'm Biomancy. I'm the support guy.
Will do.
Ugh! Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Yeah, I know about types of cover. I played XCOM.
Nothing I can't do.
Move over here.
All too easy.
Got him. Well, no, because my Biomancy boosts strength and toughness. We want to give that to Abelard, who's actually a melee guy.
Nothing I can't do.
Argenta is a warrior of the Adepta Sororitas and a soldier. She's an expert with burst range weapons and the weapons that deal damage in an area. Another of Argenta's strengths is her mobility in combat. Run and gun is a unique soldier ability. Using it grants the soldier extra movement points and reduces the cost of their next attack by 1 action point. The soldier will also suffer a 10% penalty to their ballistic skill for this attack. Run and gun also allows the soldier to perform an additional attack with a ranged weapon, which is a handy tool if you want to make more than one attack with them on their turn. Wow. Interesting.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury! None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Nice shooting. Yeah, so she's our martyred lady. Good to know.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Eradicated.
Yeah, eradicated. No shit, you're using a bolter. For those who don't know, a bolter, that's a human-sized bolter, but still, if a bolt round hits you, like it's literally a mini rocket with an explosive tip. If that hits you, it's going to blow you apart, like it did to these guys.
Reduced to dust.
Oh, except for that guy. He's still standing.
I've suffered worse.
Like another glance.
But of course, what an unfortunate turn of fate.
There you go. Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did? Let's see. I don't like you hitting my my future seneschal like that. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop.
Not a problem for me.
Oh wow, it pierces! Holy shit!
Not my specialty.
I'll do it.
Oh. Oh no. Was that the bolt gun sound from the Ultramarines movie? Oh no. If that's the sound effect they're using for the bolters, oh no. God, please don't let that be the case.
I took care of this one.
Yeah, I'll have to fire it again, but she can only do like one attack per round.
Will do. Farewell.
There you go. Another one down.
I'm not so sure.
Need to move up.
Already done.
Got him.
Doubt is for the weak.
Blessed is the mind too small for doubt.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Each strike.
Oh god, that is the sound effect. Ugh. Heretics. Just gonna sell all their stuff when this is over if we're allowed to do that.
Victory awaits!
Got it.
I rise to the occasion.
Doors open.
Follow my lead. Excellence matters.
Hello? Store the power supply.
I did fine.
Cool. Oh, this is storage. There might be stuff in here. Yep. Xeno artifacts. Miscellaneous. Ammunition. Maglev. Stuff. Okay, cool. What's that? Okay. Melta charges? Huh. What? You know what? I'm just gonna...
A new challenge for me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah,
we must
Yeah,
act.
we're just gonna hold on to those. You never know, they might come in handy. You never know.
I won't tolerate weakness.
You never know what could happen. So, might need to blow something up, and the thing next to it, and the thing down the hall, but you never know. More cargo.
Should I divine our next step?
Okay, I do think it's cool that you can press tab and it actually shows you where everything is. That's very handy. I'm glad they actually let me do that. Alright, let's go. Yeah, we're gonna have to blow the door up.
I better
None shall
myself
stand
through
in
my
my way.
service.
Alright, level up.
They say a little bit of humility never hurts anyone. I help others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them at every step.
Okay.
I'm always ready.
Alright, let's see. Alright, next up is Bring It Down. The officer immediately grants an ally an extra turn with action points equal to 2 and no movement points. Yeah, this is like from the game. Bring It Down is an actual order. Next up, he gets Endure. Very nice. She gets Expose Weakness. And Argenta gets Revel and Slaughter. The soldier immediately removes the winded effect, and until the end of the combat, the soldier gains the following bonuses. Wow, that's pretty good, actually. Thank you for the Hydrate Redeem. I'll do that.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
A multi-key. Thank you.
Follow my lead! That didn't go as I'd hoped.
There we go. A deck officer's helmet.
Holding on to melter charges for when we might need to blow something up.
It's about
I mean,
time.
really blow something up. Completely and utterly reduced to less than ashes. I mean, really blow it apart.
Yep. Though, depending on who's writing it, melter charges can do a number of things, like... He looks like a high-ranking officer cosplaying as a fresh recruit. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. How do you do, fellow White Shields?
Victory awaits!
Yeah, how do you do, fellow guardsmen? What the hell? The roar of the flames rings in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You're surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps, and then you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. It is Theodora von Valencius. Her expression is calm, terrifyingly so for someone whose body's engulfed in an inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword, the other raised in an inviting gesture. Are you lost, my heir? Argenta goes as still as a statue, then slowly raises her weapon. An apparition! A sorceress apparition! Trickery of the warp! Sister, you will lower your weapon! Despite his commanding tone, Abelard does not sound too confident. He's staring at the rogue traitor, and you notice a muscle in his cheek twitching. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous. Are you in pain? Pain is but a reflection of one's weakness, Zaruk. To renounce weakness of spirit in pursuit of greatness is the only path to heights worthy of a rogue traitor. She watches you without blinking. Her snake-like gaze almost makes you forget about the fire searing you, leaving burns on your skin. I can lead you out of these flames, Zaruk. Show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide. Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer, and that answer can mean nothing other than acceptance. Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your fate, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises, nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of the faith in their soul. To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate. The people! The survivors from the middle deck, we must help the crew. Lead them out! Sometimes your character will have to make tough decisions based on their values, interests, and goals. Such decisions affect their convictions. These can develop in 3 directions: dogmatic, iconoclast, and heretical. Each includes 5 ranks. The higher rank, the more zealously the character follows their convictions, and the more noticeably the world around them reacts to their actions and decisions. Promotion through the ranks of each of these three directions opens up access to new dialogue lines, events, abilities, and also changes the attitude of others towards your character. Also, some items can only be equipped by characters with certain conviction. When one of the conviction branches reaches rank 3, it becomes the character's main focus. When that happens, the other two conviction branches cannot be raised above rank 2. Your character's allies have convictions of their own as well. So, be dogmatic with my faith, heretical, or just be a man of the people. My faith is strong, but the people, but again, I need to be a leader. That's the whole point. I can be loyal to the Emperor as a leader, but right now, I need to get these people out of here. I will not leave my people in harm's way. You look away, and the illusion breaks. The unbearable heat instantly makes your skin burn, and the voices of the people beyond the shroud of smoke grow stronger and hopeful once you and your companions rush back, barking orders and guiding the survivors. In your determination, you completely forgot about Theodora, and when you turn your head, you see nothing but the bellowing fire. Back! Fall back! We'll go around!
None shall stand in my way.
Where did it go? The thing that was standing in the fire? I could have sworn.
To the same place all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it, witch?
Hey! Chill, both of you. Crash.
Never doubt me.
There we go.
I won't tolerate weakness.
And we got a way across.
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak. Without us.
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
I think this calls for a little history lesson.
Okay, well, let's talk about leadership real quick, since we're going to talk history. One of the most important things about being a leader is there's multiple types. There are the types of leaders who are, you know, the father figures to their the father and mother figures to their people. They're the types who want to raise their men up, and there's also the types that want to raise themselves up. Let me paint you a picture of what kind of leader I think I want to be. I am not perfect. Nobody is. And I've always believed in the idea of a round table approach, where everyone gets their say, and even as a leader, I am first among equals. Everyone has a voice at the table, and everyone has a right to hear what everyone believes. Is it the most effective way? Probably not, because there's always going to be bickering, and there's always going to be people who, who find reasons to argue or do stuff like that. But a leader can't do everything by themselves. You can't trust someone with that much power if they could, and if you don't have that much power, then you can't be everywhere at once. But the best leaders are those that lead by example. Lead me, follow me, or get the hell out of my way, as it were. But I'll go back on something I once heard a historian say. There's a big difference between somebody yelling, "Charge!" and someone else saying, "Follow me, boys." That's a huge difference. So I'm taking the route of follow me.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's Voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
More stuff.
Follow my lead.
Oh, not that one. Yeah, not that one.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Sorry, I had something in my eye.
A new challenge for me?
There you go.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Oh, it's because he can see hidden things. That's cool.
Cast your eye there.
Oh, we're just finding a lot of stuff. What do we got? Machine right set. Ooh, Lexomechanics goggles. We'll hold on to those.
None shall stand in my way.
Alright, to the Lord Captain's quarters. And yeah, Delta, follow me, you glorious dumbasses. I mean, sometimes a leader can motivate people to do crazy stuff. At the end of the day, you gotta remind your people you're not alone. Find Theodora. Oh god, the warp is everywhere. Oh no. You found an item that can only be equipped by characters of a certain conviction. Really? Did I? Are you sure about that? Oh god, those look dumb. But I am the one with the highest logic skill, so... Ah, Helmet of the Devoted Protector. Okay, that's what they meant. Well, I know someone who can wear that. That looks ridiculously silly on you. And yet at the same time, it also looks kind of cool.
It's about time.
Yo, holy shit, she dead! Ooh! I'm definitely putting that on. I'm a sucker for a good cape. Yes, there is a fine line. Theodora's rosary. Oh, God. Oh! The murder scene looks like something caught the... Let's see. Theodora von Valancius's body is sprawled on the large, blood-drenched desk. The arch-militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads. Ah, so there he is over there. Why didn't we pick up his melt-a-gun?
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
That was actually some really good acting. Shit. Damn it.
Lord Captain. Who would even dare? Unless that rat, Vtuber.
I doubt it. Vtuber wished humiliation and suffering upon her, not a swift death.
It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
Examine Mort's body. An auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture around with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety on the Arch-Militant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he. You lean closer to the body. The cause of death is apparent. What ended the rogue trader's life was an auto pistol shot, an extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in life. But something on the floor catches your eye. A heap of blood-splattered parchments and scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else. Small shards of glass scattered on the floor. It's difficult to say what exactly was broken. The objects fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as though they had been submerged in promethium. Reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It's a handwritten letter, signed with the initials XC, and a seal with a symbol that is vaguely familiar to you. Handwritten letter with seal. And it sends shivers down your spine. The author of this letter, addressed to Theodora von Valancius, signed it with the seal of one of the holy ordos of the Emperor's Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunt heretics, Xenos, and other enemies of humanity. Oh, fuck! We are... Oh, no. Oh, no. We are... Oh, no. We are... Oh, no. We are so fucked. That's not good. Oh, no. Welp? Yeah, well, we're boned. For those who don't know, if the Inquisition is involved, the Inquisition can literally show up here, take one look at the situation. He or she doesn't have to investigate. They can just take one look and be like, yeah, I don't like the vibes of this. You're all going to die. So, considering that was a signed document to her, or she sent it, that basically means that we're going to have to deal with an Inquisitor at some point. Oh, no. Oh, no. Idira, what do these shards tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights.
Oh no!
Faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora.
Oh no!
And Conrad. And what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
Tainted witchcraft.
Idira, would you try touching Theodora? You might be able to see the killer through her eyes.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck,
yeah.
I won't...
Yes,
No, wait! We must...
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Hey, I'm right there with you. I love this woman.
Follow my lead.
Let's take a look around, see if we can find anything else. I doubt it, but...
Victory awaits.
No, doesn't look like it. So we're dealing with a demon. Great.
A new challenge for me?
Yeah, something demon possessed. Or demon possessed, it would seem. Great. Well, demon or not, it can be banished away if you shoot it enough. Also, how the hell do I get
You
out?
don't make a woman mad, nor do you make enemies of a psyker. They did both of these with a singular spent casing.
None shall stand
Yeah.
in my way.
And now, I'm with her. I feel less inclined to actually let him get away with this. Uh-oh.
The whispers are getting louder.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
I'll turn you into corpse starch. Great. That's a combat servitor, and that looks like... That's a heavy bolter. What's wrong with it? Heavily damaged. Let's see.
Indeed. I will do my duty.
Nice! Attaboy.
Suits my purposes.
Alright, she gets to go first real quick, which is gonna help. Let's see. See how you guys like this.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Eradicated.
And all those shots sucked.
I will not.
Nothing I can't do. I don't have time for this. All too easy. You didn't stand a chance.
Got him. One down. Yeah, the status effect stuff. Alright, let's use your ability.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment. Doubt is for the weak.
Alright. Let's see. Gains 2 exploits.
On it.
There we go. Exploit weakness, and now... Witness your doom!
Anything else? Be gone.
All that's left is the servitor. That's a big boy. Dodge. Alright, get in there and hit him.
It will be done. At your beck and call. Grey hair, sure hair. Indeed.
Let's see how they respond to this. Suits my purposes.
Hit him again.
Victory is imminent. An exemplary strike.
Nice. My turn again.
Already done.
Doesn't do a lot, but it's something.
Nothing I can't do.
Guided by faith. As the Emperor commands, I act.
How the hell did you miss that shot?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I know what is to come. Was that you? Or... will do.
Alright, I can't take another hit like that. Almost got it. Oh, wow, it shrugged that off. Ow.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. One fewer target.
There we go. Take all those weapons. Ooh! Great. Grace of the Oblivious. The wearer gains +5 toughness if their intelligence is less than 35. So, extensively, this is for idiots. Let's see. You're an idiot, I guess. There you go. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I've made him into a very tough son of a bitch. Alright. Well. Let's see. Everyone gets some level up now. Finest Hour. The officer grants an ally an extra turn with full AP and MP. During the extra turn, there's no attack. No attack limit? Huh. Well, damn. Now, choose a talent. Range of the officer's abilities increased by 3. Officer's resolve is increased by...
Not the sharpest knife. You can be the heaviest bludgeon instead.
Focus. Inspire courage. Personal oversight. see. Resolve is increased by 3. Let's go with focus. That'll help. Yeah, and he gets his daring breach. Oh, these are I see. These are the ultimate abilities. Let's see. Contempt. Enrage. Thick skin. Epicenter of slaughter. Let's go with contempt. Let's see. Tide of excellence. Yes, exposed weakness costs costs 0 AP. Yes. Firearms mastery gains the ability to make it okay, and then finally, let's see, rapid reload, rack and ruin. Let's see. Let's go with rapid reload. There we go.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Gotta get to the bridge. Not the sharpest knife. You can be the heaviest bludgeon instead. Yeah, that's a positive way to look at it. Oh, shit. Well, bridge is fucked. Hey, you guys are alive. Some of you are.
It's about time.
The first sacrifice opens the eye.
Of course it's Zinch.
The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Ethelthred, who's clutching a bleeding wound on his chest, gives you a tormented look. Help has arrived? Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there's any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives to the rogue traitor. Theodora von Valentius is dead. I found her and the arch-militant in her study. Ethelthred's eyes widen. God, Emperor, preserve us. The rogue traitor is dead. Ship has lost her lord captain and the house its head. Ethelthred shudders and grabs his shoulder. As you watch, the sleeve of his jacket bursts open and 2 bone growths pierce through the fabric. No matter what ritual he's performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second, the warp ringing in the air. This is the end. We'll perish in the warp along with the warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed. I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating. I forbid you the very thought of yielding. Only by resigning to your fate will you truly suffer defeat. Words worthy of a righteous soul. Save the lofty words for later, will you? Ethelthred stares at you, and his eyes harden with cold resolve once more. Then we have no right to bow our heads. You see Conrad clearly in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he's holding is stained with dark drops that seem to have a pearlescent glimmer to them. We're out of time! Ethelthred bites his knuckles, desperately thinking. You see a wave rip across the whites of his eyes, and they begin to turn a sickly yellow. Ready your weapons. If we're to die this day, then let us die with honor. No. To die altogether is to allow the flame of dynasty to perish in the dark. No, it will not be like this. Not today. He lowers his head, then he sighs and locks eyes with you. His gaze cold, haughty, and fanatical. The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm. And farewell. Accursed traitor! A time will come when you bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches towards his death. What? Theodora is dead! He stares at you in seemingly genuine bewilderment. No, this can't be. Not now, I still haven't...
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Oh, he turned into a spawn.
The Emperor is with us.
I will take you down.
To use the unique abilities called Heroic Act or Desperate Measures, momentum is needed. Depending on the actions of your party in combat, the momentum bar will increase or decrease. A high momentum value allows a character to use a Heroic Act. A low value grants access to Desperate Measures. Got it. Where is that son of a bitch? Damn it, did he make a run for it? Alright. But yeah, that's a fucking chaos spawn. You had the option to directly shout at him and didn't take it. Why? Because I didn't want to get... I thought we were going to set up an ambush or something. Oh well. And it doesn't matter. This is the first boss fight. Alright, what does this thing have? Anything? No?
My time is now.
She has a full other turn. Let him have it.
I'll do it. Eradicated.
Oh, by the way, did I mention there's no limit?
Each strike is a prayer. Doubt is for the weak.
And it's my turn again. Go again. Bring it down. How'd you miss? He's 5 feet in front of you. Look at the size of that thing.
I'll do it.
You missed again. You're a sister. Take some penance. Sisters don't miss. If the Space Marines can take penance for missing a shot, so can you. Penance. After this is over, you can go sit in your quarters and pray about this. You just wasted 2 holy bolt rounds. Jeez. By the God Emperor!
All too easy. My tactics are flawless. Not a problem for me.
Put some rounds in him.
As the Emperor commands, this is why I was chosen.
Oh shit.
I'll live another day.
Okay, so we need to Alright, so we need to kill off these guys so we can avoid that from happening. Got it.
My faith shields me.
Why is it?
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
Other one down.
Anything is.
You know, yeah, actually, while you're asking.
But of course. Will do.
Someone else can do this. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Let me help.
I stand in recognition.
Just Chad walks up.
It will be done.
My tactics are flawed. With all due respect, your tactics are charging at the enemy.
Indeed.
What is his ability? Restores all AP. Oh! Has... Yes! Has no limits on how much AP, how many attacks he can make with his AP.
Victory is imminent.
You'll regret this.
So he just got another turn, that's fine. But he can move a long way. We need to kill that last cutthroat.
Already done.
It will be done.
There we go.
I will do my duty.
Nothing I can't do.
Except hit a target that's 5 feet in front of you. Gotta reload.
I'll do it.
Gotta get past this thing so we can kill that guy.
Rejoice in battle.
Sister, heal thyself.
Injuries will not slow me. As the Emperor commands, I act.
And I missed again. That's 3. 3 holy bolt rounds that you have to atone for. Thank you. Okay, now we can concentrate on this thing.
Was that you? Or... Will do.
Just keep hitting it. It can't heal itself anymore. Uh-oh, we'll have to tone down the psychic powers.
I'm not interested. It will be done. I'd rather not.
Fire all weapons on that thing. Just keep shooting it till it dies.
All too easy.
Indeed.
Just hit that thing. Just hit it till it dies. Group up and hit it till it dies.
Nothing I can't do.
You could do worse, but not by much.
I'll do it. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. Stop it!
Oh, come on.
Brace yourself, Abelard. For the glorious Imperium!
Yeah, so apparently because it knocked her over, she lost her turn, which I think is dumb, but alright.
What is this foreboding? None will stand against me. Anything else?
Alright, hit him. Nice. Yeah, the warp is all over the place.
But of course.
It will be done.
But thankfully we keep stacking exploit weakness on him, so we're able to kill him. Nice shot, dude. Alright. When you get to hell, do me a favor. It's a pretty simple thing, actually. When you get to hell, tell Zinch that I'm gonna send that bastard Kurt after him, too.
Already done. Fighting me was your biggest mistake.
Oh, we can upgrade my characteristics. Let's upgrade willpower, because it is kind of my weak area. And then... I can learn to use a bolter? Bolter, I need bolter weapon proficiency. Yes, bolter weapon proficiency. Yes. Let me use a bolt pistol or a bolt gun, please. A psyker with a bolter. Why not? And then up your weapon skill. Intelligence. Let's see. See. Anything for psychic abilities? See, ooh, that works. See, fire that exploits surroundings. See, let's go with, yeah, Rack and Ruin. There we go. What's this? Mantle of Heroism. Gloves of Endurance. And a Blade Shard. That would be from the blade he was carrying. Yeah, we won, but the bridge is in shambles. We're going to be in dry dock for God knows how long. Gotta find the Master Helmsman. I also saw some tech priests around here somewhere. There he is. Ravor, Master Helmsman, system status report. By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal, living and breathing. Well, there's a tricky question. The whole place is so overgrown with foul wickedry, we'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long. We need to reestablish contact with the Navigator's Sanctum. It's our only chance of escaping from the warp. Your words seem to knock the officers out of their stupor, and the air around you fills with voices and commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing, one of the survivors buckling under the stress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking. Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. Zaruk, you may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You're the only one who speaks for House von Valencius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that's about to commence. What must I do? Take the Lord Captain's seat. Once the final preparations wait for the officers to report, bop! Blast it all to the void! Translation's a craft, not something to be explained in a tick. Just go up to the throne. These people are about to do the impossible. The least they deserve is the solace of seeing a figure sitting in the usual spot. Hurry! Every second we waste is a terrible risk. Alright, let's go. Oh, there's even a cool wheel! That's awesome! The image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents invisible to mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It has taken on the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true, surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire. The other, a vessel of ancient evil, bores into you. A voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and this voice booms with all the horrors of the warp. Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and other creatures of your world, pitiful, worthless links, ready to shatter at the slightest touch. A muddled, erratic, pointless tangle. That sounds like the musings and the whining of someone who lost. It resonates and merges with the voices that have already dug their foul roots into your consciousness. A moment later, you realize that all these voices are the myriad manifestations of the same call that has finally invaded your mind. I'm saving my people. Do your worst, but you cannot stop me. She laughs out a long screech. Lead them, mortal. Guide them, persuade them, force them to walk your path. You will need followers. Your destiny is preordained. Your head begins to spin and vicious drops slither down your cheeks. You blink, and you're no longer looking at Theodora. It's the traitor, Vtuber, just as fluid and ephemeral as the previous apparition. The same terrifying voice seized from his lips. The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured and the steps chosen, and yet you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the iron world, I see you by my side on that day, the day of my resurrection. The image is scattered by invisible sorcerous winds, and you see Adira, her eyes aglow with the same sinister flame. Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the Weaver of Destinies. Kairos Fate Weaver? Oh god, we are fucked. If Kairos is getting involved... Oh boy. And today, I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me. The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine. The navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valencia's flagship. We will honor his memory along with that of all who died this day. Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you, with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow, that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision.
Say nothing.
It is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the warrant of trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live. The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members.
Subtitles are broken.
Yet hope remained. For the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived. And through the strength of his resolve, saved those who were counting on him for protection.
How's that for a fucking intro? That might as well be the prologue, and that's... wow. Woo! I'm sold. I want in. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to call it here. I gotta save, and then we gotta call it. But wow. Well then, your lordship. I can't save right now. Hold on. Just call the officers. Can I save, please? Voxmaster, Helmsman, High Factorum. Let's see. Got it. I need to get a new machine, Ingeseer. And then the Master of Ordnance. The ship is in ruins, every other officer is dead, and the Lord Captain's no longer with us. Fear has taken hold of me. Let's see. We've sustained serious losses in crew members and we require a new Ingeseer Prime and Navigator. Is that all that's preventing us from continuing the voyage? Precisely, Lord Captain. What can you tell me about the system? Alright, that's it. You're all dismissed. Uh-oh. Let's see, Daybreak. Come to your senses. Yeah, she's talking about that thing, that the demon told us. Daybreak. And look, sometimes you shouldn't listen to the psychers, but if it's, you know, someone who's not bonkers, then, yeah, normally you should pay attention. So, alright. That's gonna do it for tonight, I think. Holy crap, what a start! Like, I've got my own ship! What more can an imp ask for, right? Alright, we're not gonna raid anyone tonight, I'm too excited. Plus, I want to go catch the tail end of the Game Awards, and if not, I'll just go watch the stream of it. But anyway, I hope you guys all had a great time tonight. We'll keep doing this. Hope you all have a wonderful night. Sorry, Shadowhammer. We just got done. We were playing Rogue Trader, but I will be playing it next week as well. So, with that, hope you all have a wonderful night. I hope some new memories were made here, because that's what I'm all about. As always, it's been a privilege and a pleasure to entertain you. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I'll see you all tomorrow, and then the weekend. Thank God, the weekend. But with that in mind, I love you all, and remember that the memories you make in life, good and bad, make you who you are. Never trade them for anything. Love you guys. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye!